Hello everybody and welcome. Today is Friday and I hope that you had a fantastic week as we're coming into the 4th of July weekend, and I hope you have some good plans for the weekend and also get a day off extra for yourselves. Otherwise, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the notify. We do Pokemon news, TCG news. We also go through tin openings, product openings, and also cover new products as they come out along with news announcements. So if you're into that kind of stuff and you're into the Pokemon TCG, hit the like on this video, hit subscribe, and also hit notify so that you're notified when new things are going on. So today we're going to go into something that we're going to elaborate on what we did 2 weeks ago. I'll put it in the eye icon up above so you can find that video if you want to check it out first. But we'll get right into it right after this. Alright guys, welcome back. Today we're going to get into some basic investments that you can make in Pokemon right now that you can actually make some money on over the course of the next 3 to 5 years. So these are things that you can purchase now at retail price. These are modern set things that are available here in 2021. This is June, so we'll kind of look at this every 6 months and see what changes, because new products become available and new things happen in the market and everything's kind of fluctuating here and there. We are starting to see a little bit of a stabilization again, so we shouldn't see much more fluctuation or downturn. We did make an increase from before, but we're not definitely at the peaks that it used to be. But a lot of questions is how can you make money in the market currently? And these are some products that you can purchase right now from current sets that you could actually put away, save, and make an investment on these things, and they will turn a profit. Or at least the worst case scenario is that you'll be exactly right where you started. So it's maybe worth the gamble where you're not in the vintage market, because the vintage market is so up and down. You could purchase something now and in 4 months it could be worth $100 to $200 less. So with these items, they're pretty safe. You're never going to go below the product value, and the greater chances is that you're going to increase in value quite consistently over the next 3 to 5 years. So we're going to break this down into the top 5. So here we go. We're going to go into number 5. So number 5 is this. This is the Pikachu V-Box currently from Shining Fates. Now the nice thing about this box is it's got a multi-purpose. It has got Shining Fates in it, which is currently one of the top sets. It's probably second best set in the last 2 years, only behind Hidden Fates, its big brother. The other thing is too is that it comes with 4 packs. The good thing is that it comes with this Pikachu promo V card and the promo jumbo card. Now why is that good? Because there are a lot of Pikachu investors, and let's be honest, this box actually looks really nice. You could put this right on a shelf somewhere and it would look fantastic just as a display piece. So once again, you're dealing with the Pikachu market, which is a great advantage for you over time. The second part is you're still dealing with the hunt for Charizards with the Shining Fates, which is another, like I said, the second best set currently in the last 2 years. And then on top of it, what we've been finding out about this box is that for every 12 right now, one of them contains a Charizard. It's possibly 18 to 12, they're trying to decide, but it seems like it's about 12 to 18 boxes of this will bring out a Charizard. So like I said, it's another thing that they're becoming popular. People are purchasing these boxes for that reason. And what that means is that without reprints right now scheduled for Shining Fates, and with the demand for all the current sets that are coming out with Evolving Skies, you got Celebrations, you currently have Chilling Reign, and you still have Battle Styles. Reprint is probably not in the near future for Shining Fates. So that being said, these boxes are going to start to become slimmer and slimmer, which means of course the price is going to go up for the collectors that are looking for this. So with that being said, currently you can still find these at your local stores, typically Walmart, Target, a lot of the retail stores for about $20, $19.99 usually for typical sales on these. Which is good, because then you can put these away, and you know the way it looks right now is that they could actually be sold right now for $30 if you can get them for the $20. So right off the bat, you're potentially making a little bit of profit to begin with. But then on top of it, as the popularity goes up on these, because it is Pikachu and the display factor of these, you will see this to continually increase year by year as time goes on. I would think in the next 4 to 5 years, you'd probably see this box going for $100 to $120 pretty consistently, just because of the fact that it is Shining Fates, it's Pikachu, and you got the Chase for Charizard inside of this. So once again, guys, another good buy that you can get right now with very little cost on your end to move forward with it and actually get a good investment out of this. So something to look forward to if you're looking for investment, but this is a simple number 5 for a really good price. So there you go, your Pikachu V-Box. Now we're gonna move into number 4. Number 4 I have not purchased yet. It's something that I would like to, but we're just kind of waiting on it because I feel that the pricing on this one will come back just a little bit more than what it has, and that is the, I'll put it up on the screen anyways, is the Champion's Path ETB. Now the reason being is that Champion's Path itself has three chances for Charizard inside of an ETB. You automatically get one full art promo Charizard card, which is not available in any set, ETB product anywhere. So right away you're already looking at getting about a $15 to $20 card just by opening up the ETB currently. And then on top of it, you gotta look at it, you have the Mega Charizard inside of the set, and you also have the Shining Charizard inside of that set. So you have a chance at 3 Charizards in one box. So what that means is that over time, this box, as it becomes more rare once again because of the lack of reprints or reprints are finished, the price of this will continue to increase as they deplete and disappear. What does that mean for you? Well, if you can get these right now for around $75 to $80, you could put them away, and within the next 3 to 5 years, you're going to be seeing these boxes probably going for around, I would guess, between $200 and $250. Just because of the demand for that Charizard, once again, you're going to see a commonality in most of these products, and the number one thing in these products is the Charizard. He's the number one character, of course, that everybody chases. He's kind of the gold standard of Pokemon. And of course, if you have 3 chances in one box, you're going to be in really, really good shape. And that's the one big kicker to the Champion's Path ETB, is you have 3 in 1 chance of getting this Charizard. And actually the ETBs have a really good chance of pulling the Charizard, so it's a double bonus on top of that one. So once again, I think that they're right now running still a little bit high for the market. I think as things cool down and things kind of start to level up with these new sets, you're going to see this come back to about 75 to 80. Right now in the market, we're seeing them, me doing research, between 85 and 100. So they're coming close down to that, but with shipping and everything like that, you're running about $90 to $100, which is really on the high end of that right now. But definitely look forward to that one here shortly if you're looking at getting into the market for investing. It's a good hit at number 4 to try and get in for a reasonable price. So moving on to number 3. Number 3, once again, is a product that I don't have yet. It's something that I would like to get and put away. It is the Hidden Fates ETB. Once again, we are in the search for a Charizard. There's a Shining Charizard inside of this set. The good news of this Charizard is that if you can get it at around PSA 10, it goes for about $1,200. If you go down to a PSA 9, you're still running about roughly about a $500 to $600 card, somewhere in that range. So once again, it is a very sought after set. The original print is still a little bit more valuable than the second print that they did. The reason being is that the pull rates are a little bit better in the first print for the Charizard and a lot of the pull cards. Of course, the second print, they back down the amount of chase cards that's available in them, so you got to pull more packs in order to get your cards. So once again, another one of those sets that's going to be coming up. It'll be a fantastic set for you to put away now. Granted, once again, they're still running a little bit high. I think that we need to be around that 110 to 100 mark on this. They're running about 120 to 130 right now in the set. So I think in the next month you're going to see that kind of level back down to where it should be. And then you should be looking at the market to purchase it. Once again, with the popularity of that Charizard in that set, I could see this ETB in about 3 to 5 years running around $300 for this ETB for the Chase for Charizard. That, and you get that beautiful Birds ETB card inside of there, which is very nice. Once again, a good price point for it on a graded standard on it. So once again, it's a good chase card. It's good ETB, a good solid one. It's not going to go backwards from where it is right now. It's going to stay pretty consistent and continue to go up. So with that being said, we're going to move on to the next one, which is number 2. Number 2 was kind of a toss-up between these two boxes, and I didn't know which one we were going to go with. It was hard to decide, but I think I'm going to go with this direction on it, and these could be flipped pretty easily, is this. It is a Darkness Ablaze booster box. Now, they're relatively, the next ones are kind of running on the higher end, but for an investment purposes at this point, this box right here is going for about 180 to 210. They've been kind of pushing more towards the 200 range now. So with that being said, it's a little bit more cost to you, but over the next year even, I see this booster box continuing, because once again, reprints aren't happening or scheduled on any of these products again or currently. So the Darkness Ablaze booster boxes are going to continue to go up over the next year even, and I see this within the next year probably going for around 250 to 275, and I think that within the next 3 to 5 years this box will be going for about $400 to $500 pretty consistently, just because once again you're in the chase for Charizard. And he has a nice, this is the first set that really had this style of Charizard, which was a nice set. The overall artwork of this one is a really nice artwork set, so it is good for collectors. Collectors like this set in general also, so it has a double bonus on that. And the other part is that they're relatively easy to find because of October. What happened, the set was released prior to that, so currently these are still easy to locate at a decent price. But I predict that these things are going to start moving pretty quick now that the fads are starting to move, and with the current sets like Battle Styles being such hard pull rates and really not really a collector set, versus even now Chilling Reign with the set being so hard on the pull rates. You need 100 right now. I guess the average right now from what I was reading is about 170 booster packs to get one alternate art. And if you think that set has 9 alternate arts, how many packs roughly you're going to have to pull in order to get each one of those alternate arts, plus not pull a double inside of those on the alt arts? It's going to be pretty ridiculous for people to do that, and I think that's going to turn people off to that set pretty fast. I think you're going to see people just purchasing the cards they want versus trying to actually collect that whole set or pull the whole set. So once again, with that being said, we're going to see Darkness Ablaze kind of coming back up, and these booster boxes will become more sought after here in the next few months, I believe, with what's going on in the current TCG market. I think especially after the 25th anniversary set celebrations comes through, you'll really see this one start to go up. So then we're going to put that one down. And now before we go to number 1, I want to put on here a couple little things. We got the honorable mentions I want to put on here. So one of the honorable mentions is this. I don't have a sealed one, would be the Hidden Fates tins. Now this is another one that if it was sealed could be worth a lot of more money. I mean, even over the last year you've seen this tin go from about $20. Now it runs about $45 to $50. If you watch the market, you can get them around $40 to $45, but still, you're around that $50 price point for this tin. Once again, you're chasing that Shining Fates Charizard inside of this. It was only a 4-pack tin, but with that being said, as the reprint starts dying down, the original print of this, of course, is going to be your big money. The secondary print is going to be a little bit lower because of the harder chase or pull rates on it, but still, overall, the tin in general will be a very, very good investment for the next 4 to 5 years. I could see this tin in the next 4 to 5 years running about $100 to $120 per tin, and that would be on the safe side on that. So definitely another thing to look for if you can find these, especially right now if you can run into these in like a store, because I know I've seen on Instagram and a lot of places that people are still finding these tins at Target, at Walmart, at a lot of the other stores at retail price, so you can still buy them at $19.99 if you're lucky, and if you hold on to them to a short amount of time, you could really actually turn some profits really quickly on these. So once again, honorable mention on that one. The other one that I'm going to put on here as an honorable mention are these, the Shining Fates tins, 6 packs inside of this tin. Currently they run $30 for the tin at retail price. You can still find these at Walmart, Target, and all major stores. Another one that's nice because you are on the chase for Charizard inside of here. And with that being said, Charizard's another, and Shining Fates Charizard is another really hot chasing Charizard. So tins are actually at very good pull rates, so it's another bonus that is you go into all the baby shinies that you have inside of Shining Fates, full art shinies, Charizard, and the gold cards. There's a lot of pulls inside of here that will be valuable over the long run of time on this set. So once again, another one of the honorable mentions that I was putting up for you guys is this. If you can get them and not open them, you're in better shape, and you should try and get a set of these if you could for yourself. The last honorable mention I'm going to throw up here is this. Honorable mention number 3 is going to be the Shining Fates ETB. Once again, chase for Charizard, all the baby shinies, all the things inside of this set. Being second only to Hidden Fates, it's a great opportunity that if you can find these at retail pricing. I know just this weekend we saw these available once again at the store for $49.99, so they're still going at retail price. They still sell on the internet, normal secondary sales are still sitting about $70 to $75. So it's staying pretty consistent at that point, but I feel over the next year that this set will continue to increase in price and push back to what it was probably originally selling for the next 2 years, back to that 100 to 140. And in 3 to 5 years, you're probably looking at pushing this all the way up to that 200 to 250 mark per box. So once again, as things keep going and progressing, this is going to be another good ticket item for you to get into to make some money over the long run of Pokemon, if you can keep it sealed and inside of its plastic. So now, with that being said, the one last thing that I'm going to cover is this. This is a nice little Voltex binder. We purchased this because we were looking for a good binder for our cards, and it's got a nice layout, side loading, so you don't have to worry about the cards falling out, semi-sticky back and everything like that. The reason we purchased this was because we were looking for a good binder, and they were all running about $30 to $40 for the good ones that everybody was suggesting. We looked around on these. I was looking for something that was a little bit more reliable for maybe a better price. These are $20, $19.99 to $26.99 depending on the color that you get on these. They are zip, they're water resistant, they're all sealed. Here's what they look like when they come. I'm going to put the link down below for you guys if you're interested in something like that. If you're looking for a good binder to protect your cards. It's hard outside. To be honest with you, it's very, very stiff, very, very sturdy. You're not going to set stuff on there and cause damage, and it doesn't have the rings inside of it, so you will not damage the cards over time. So another good item to check out, if you're looking for something to protect your cards very well, is the Voltex. And like I said, I'll put the link down below inside of the description for you to get a look at that. So now we finally did it. Number 1. The number 1 item that I believe will be the hot ticket item here in the next 3 to 5 years is going to be this. It is your Vivid Voltage booster box. Now, what's so good about this one? Well, you got the hunt for Chunkachu, you got the hunt for Charizard, you got the hunt for all the different full arts and everything like that. The correction has happened where you took the Darkness Ablaze fell below the Vivid Voltage because Vivid Voltage fell in perfectly with the time frame with the whole spike there in October going into December. And the reason being that took off so much was because of certain events that I do not want to talk about. But that being said, this box took off above Darkness Ablaze, and not a huge amount, but it did actually spike higher. And that's because of the chase for the Rainbow Pikachu inside of this box. The issue is that people have found out that if you watch the chase for that Rainbow Pikachu, you're running into the problem where you got to open close to 1,000 to 1,100 packs in order to, 1,100 packs in order to find that Rainbow Pikachu. So if you're looking for it, you are going to be opening a lot of booster boxes in order to pull it off. There's not even one per case. It's not even really one per 2 cases. It's almost one per 3 cases of booster boxes. So if you could get a complete and total in sequence set of boxes, you might have a chance at getting it that way. That sounds like that's been the best way for people to find that Rainbow Pikachu, is just open sequential boxes. Realistically, I think that fad is starting to die. It's starting to slow down. But overall, I think because of that in the future, it is going to remain slightly ahead of Darkness Ablaze coming up again as these things continue. So once again, this one right now running, the price point is about $160 to $180. This box is still readily available. There's a lot out there still that you can get. But once again, with people, more and more people opening it, chasing that Chunkachu, I think that this is going to continually become more and more difficult to find. And as it becomes more and more difficult to find, it will surpass Darkness Ablaze again, just because of the chase for that Rainbow Pikachu and also the Rainbow Charizard inside of this set. So once again, a simple little thing that you can purchase right now, put it away. You can save it for the future here, and you will get a good return on this product. Once again, it's not going to fall below where it's at now, around that 170 to 180 mark. It's just not going to go below that. It's just going to go up from here. Once again, as sets like not Darkness Ablaze, but as Battle Styles and Chill and Rain continue to have these difficult pull rates to get the chase cards, people are going to go back to the old standbys of Vivid Voltage and Darkness Ablaze, which of course is going to drive that price up. And with no reprints that I've seen on schedule yet, their availability is going to continue to go down and down, which of course is going to increase the value of these sets. So like I said, guys, these are quick and easy. You can still get them today. They're still readily available. You don't have to put a lot of risk into these products, which is nice. You don't have to worry about having these products drop a huge amount of money. So, you know, a perfect example of that really has gotten people caught is XY Evolutions. People were purchasing this, you know, at the beginning, even before October, that booster box was going for about $250 at $200. It pushed all the way up to $1,200, and now people are buying it at $1,000 to $1,200. That box has now regressed all the way down to about $700. So once again, there was a huge risk involved with purchasing that box, thinking you were getting an investment, and now it's completely retracted back, and you're sitting there hoping that it returns, which if you wait long enough, just like any product on the Pokemon world, it will get back there eventually. It's just a matter of how much time it will take to actually do it. So these items are pretty safe. You're not going to go backwards from where they're at right now, and you could actually have some pretty good investment here in the next 5 years on these products. So definitely keep an eye out for them as you're going through the stores, looking at things. And like I said, they're safe and easy. So that's it. If you're new here, once again, hit the subscribe button, hit the notify, and hit the like on this video to let us know that we're doing a good job. Otherwise, we will see you next time here on Northwoods Collectors.